Hi, everybody. Okay, can you believe it? We've just got 2 days left and we are done with training. Then you're going to have just a few days to kind of catch up on your homework, and then we'll be done. And you will have the framework, you will have the groundwork completed to make this business your own and get it started really strong. Okay, so let's dive in here. We're going to touch on some attraction marketing, and I am just going to touch on attraction marketing and branding. This is a very simple concept, but there's so much more that you can perfect and do with this, with social media and perfecting this. So we'll learn more about that with working with Jen, with Instagram training, and there's videos you can watch and more about really getting attraction marketing going for yourself. But let's just kind of define it a little bit more and get an idea of what it is. So attraction marketing is simply posting intentionally with valuable information to create curiosity so that people come to you. You are attracting people to you. When Jen posted about a mom of 3 that found energy, motivation, and got her health back, I was attracted to that, okay? Jen is an amazing woman, and she has built her business. She is an emerald at this time, and she has built her business through attraction marketing and the way she has branded herself. She did not come to me about Plexus. She posted that testimony that attracted me. I needed that attracted me to her, and I asked her about Plexus. So you never know what will perk someone's interest. So keep posting a wide variety of things, not just Plexus, but health and wellness and you, okay? Tell your story. This brings us into branding, all right? People are attracted to who you are, what you do. People like to have a window into your life. People love stories, so share yours. Everyone knows that I love hot tea, that I homeschool, that Thomas and I work together, and I love Alaska. This is all part of my brand and who I am. And I use it to influence my post and continue to tell a story about me. I continue to do this in order to draw people into my life and hope to have a chance to share my passion for Plexus products and this opportunity. This is attraction marketing and branding. Okay, guys? So to get you started, find 3 things that make you you. Start thinking of ways you can post about that more, okay? So 3 things that make you you. And then find 1 or 2 Facebook groups that you can get involved with based upon your branding or your interests, okay? So you can continue to build relationships with other people that are interested in the same thing, that they're going to want that window of, just a window into your life because they're interested in the same thing, and adding to your friends list and your audience and all of that. So it can be anything, you know. I like hot tea, so I look for hot tea Facebook groups, and I have found a couple. Homeschooling, quilting, running, anything, okay? So whatever you're attracted to, and just 1 or 2 Facebook groups that you can get involved in and build some relationships with. That's what's wonderful about social networking and the social marketing, because social media is worldwide. So we can talk to people, you know, in Florida and Maine and have all these different relationships all over the US or Canada or Australia, and still build this business. So I love that. I love that about Plexus, and I love that about network marketing and social marketing. Okay, so that is just a very brief attraction marketing and branding. And those 2 things I'm going to have in the comments. It's going to be part of your homework. But I want to go ahead and move into my file system so you can get organized and get busy with intentionally working this business, okay? So we are going to screen share here, and I am going to show you my OneNote file system. So hold on just a second. Okay. All right. Here is OneNote. And this is my example. This is my example funnel. Okay. This is where I put all of my people and how I organize people. This is something that I'm in daily, that I'm looking at, because you move people and you organize your people, and people are in this funnel, and this is how I keep everything clear in my head, okay? So I have put just character names in here as an example so that you can kind of see how this flows and how this works. So this is monthly ambassadors. So monthly ambassadors are people who have signed up that are not interested in the business but want the product monthly. They wanted to get wholesale pricing, so they're my monthly ambassadors. So you can get in here and you can make notes on them, okay? So Robin Hood here is a monthly ambassador. He prefers to have products sent to Little John, who keeps track of their mail, okay? So make yourself little notes about your customers. Monthly customers, this is preferred customers that order monthly, and they order over 100 PV, okay? These monthly ambassadors, I'm not worried about PV here. Sorry, that's confusing. These are just my monthly customers. I was thinking here, so my every other month customers or ambassadors. So this is where I put people who just want to order slim, okay? So Winnie the Pooh just wants to order slim or just wants to order a couple of different products, but they're ambassadors that don't really ever reach that 100 PV mark. But they could if they ordered every other month. So this is a win-win for people, okay? So the every other month tab is where I put people who can order every other month, and they do. And so let's say Winnie the Pooh, he loves Slim. So instead of having him order Slim every single month and spending shipping, $6.50 on shipping every single month, I talked to him and I said, hey, why don't you go ahead and order every other month and order two Slim every other month, so you save a little bit on shipping. And what happens when he does that is that he goes over 100 PV, and I get counted for him, and I get points for him as an ambassador. So these are my ambassadors that order every other month, okay? So that's where I keep track of them. So every other month they're ordering double, and they're saving on shipping, and I get points for them. So it's a win-win for both of us. All right, Instagram. These are the people that I am contacting on Instagram. This is where I keep track of all those people that I am going to their Instagram and commenting on their Instagram and building that relationship with them. So you know how we talked about Facebook feeds and Facebook friends list? Well, this is where I keep my Instagram list of relationships I'm building. All right, this is my Facebook list. So I keep this Facebook list even though I have those feeds and those friends list on Facebook, because as these relationships build, and they will move into different locations. So let's say Supergirl, she's interested in Slim and Edge for Energy. I talked to her a little bit and she decides to order. So she orders and she becomes a monthly ambassador. With OneNote, I can just drag and drop. So now she's in here and she's a monthly ambassador because she signed up. So it's really nice to be able to drag and drop. So I'm in Facebook, I've built that relationship, she's signed up, I can move her to the tab where she needs to. So it's a funnel system. I'm keeping track of people, and as I build those relationships and as they sign up, they move into different file systems, okay? So let's see here. Okay, the 333 follow-up. I am going to show you more about this in a little bit. This is actually going to be a video all in itself, and it will be in the comments below this video, okay? So the 333 follow-up system I'm going to show you here in a little bit. All right, so new ambassadors. Okay, so Benji Dog is my new ambassador. This is my checklist that I make for myself. Did I send them an email? Did I welcome him to the groups? When did he get his products? And I'll put the date there. My next contact, I do a 4-touch contact, and I'll go over this as well. This will be in another video. And then once I've done that, those 4 contacts in that first month, he moves to month 2. And then this is the order ship date for him. And I just keep that as a note for myself. And any notes I can put down in here, I can add notes to. So once I'm done here, I would move Benji Dog to month 2. All right. So here is Ann Voskamp in month 2. Again, I'm going to keep track of her, and so the dates are the same here. But what I would do here is contact her 2 to 4 times. So these dates might change. But once I'm done with that second month of contact, I move her to month 3. Okay, so once I'm done with month 3, I'm just going to be keeping in touch. So those first 3 months, I'm going to have some some intentional contact with my new ambassadors. Okay, so this keeps me on track with them. And then once they're done with month 3, they're going to go up here to monthly ambassadors. So actually, when I said, so Supergirl, when she signs up, she would actually go right here into new ambassadors, go through this funnel. And then when she's done with month 3, I would put her to monthly ambassadors, or down here to workers if she wanted to work the business. All right, new preferred customer or new retail customer. This is the same idea, guys. I'm going to keep track of them and have that checklist going, keep notes on them, and I will move them through this funnel. And when they're done with this funnel, when I'm done with those 3 months, then that preferred customer, that retail customer is going to go into either monthly customers, or maybe they're going to be in every other month because they just want to order Slim, or they just want to order X Factor and Vital Biome. Okay. So I will decide where they go after that month 3. All right. My new contacts. These are people I am building relationships with. So I'm keeping notes on them. I'm building relationships with, and I have not mentioned Plexus. Okay. Once I do mention Plexus, they go into the 333 follow-up. All right. That's where I put my people that I have mentioned Plexus to, but they have not signed up yet. And I will go into more detail into this and how it works. Okay. Let me pull this up here. White lines. Okay. I'm sorry. We were at new contacts. I'm at workers. All right. Workers. This is just Mr. Knightley is one of my workers in my pretend world. And so I'm just keeping, notes on him. He's someone who is working Plexus and reaching out and building his own team. And then my white lines are people who have not ordered. Maybe it's been 2 months or 3 months or 6 months, but this is where I'm keeping those people who have not ordered, and I'm reaching out to them. I'm reaching out and seeing if they know about the newest product that just came out, or I'm going to see if they know about the special, or I'm just going to touch base and say, hey, what made you stop, or how can I encourage you, and maybe see if they'd like to try something. So this is where my white lines are. Samples. Okay, so people who I have sent samples to, this tab is mainly for bookkeeping purposes, so that I know what I've sent out and how much money I have spent for tax purposes, okay? So anyone in samples is going to also be in the 333 follow-up, okay? So anyone that I have given samples to, they're also going to be up here, because I'm working on moving them into either a preferred, either getting them to be a preferred customer or getting them to sign up as an ambassador. So that's the samples. This is mainly just for bookkeeping. And then training. This is any training I'm involved in, just to keep me on track and to remind me what I'm doing. So I'm doing a GroundWork training, but this is for any training that I'm involved in, and just keep notes for myself. So this is my ultimate funnel. This is my ultimate system on how I keep everybody organized and I move people through. You could have a new preferred customer. They run through this funnel. They're done with the 3rd month, and then month 4. So I move them through this, and then I move them to monthly customers, and then they come back and they're like, "Hey, I want to sign up as an ambassador." So then I would put them back. So let's say Prince Charming went through the preferred customer funnel, and then month 4, he's like, "You know what? I love this so much. I have to share it with all my people." So then I would put him into the new ambassador, because he would become a new ambassador, and I would put him through this funnel too. So I'm going to keep track of him again, even though he's been on the products. I may not be starting him on a regiment because he already knows, but he's a new ambassador and he's wanting to build the business. So my focus is going to be a little bit different, but I'm still going to keep tabs on him those first 3 months, okay? And help him figure out what he's doing. So that's how that works. Guys, you can use any system for this. You can use notes on your phone. You can just keep tabs. It would be a little bit different, but whatever filing system you choose one and go with it. Honestly, you could use a filing cabinet and paper and pen. Okay, so I will give you my files on the titles that I use and kind of help you if that would be helpful for you. And I'll have screenshots so you can kind of see, okay, monthly ambassadors, monthly customers, every other month, and kind of how I organize my system. But again, this is groundwork, this is framework for you to take and to make it yours. Okay, you might want a few different files. You might want to name them something different if it works better with your brain. But this is how my system works. This is my ultimate funnel where I'm getting people in here and I'm organizing them and keeping it flowing. Okay, this is a fluid funnel. This is something I'm checking daily and keeping track of my people. All right, let me pull my notes up here real quick. And let's see here. Okay, so that's my file system. We touched on attraction marketing and branding, and that's my ultimate OneNote file system, and OneNote is what I use. So below this video, there's going to be some more videos for you to check out, more in my file system. So we'll go into more detail on the 333 file up and my new ambassador and new preferred customer files as well. So I'm going to wrap this up, and I will see you guys in the next video.